Jade Burr and Weston Grant, and our advertiser Steve Rogers. Here coming at you for another action-packed race here in the WRL. Boys, we just got through Talladega, and we had discussed about Casey Joe getting his second win on the season already. So, with that being said, boys, who is somebody that we are watching tonight for Pocono?
Honestly, first pick, Matt Parkhurst. He already ran one race here in the series this week with the entry series on Monday. That gave him some track time, got him to work with his car a little bit. He knows what's going to go into it at the starting of the race here. So that's going to be my one huge pick straight out of the gate. Second, definitely, Drake, Maggio, just like always. Past that, I'll probably have to say Goose.
Indeed. All right, Jade.
Sorry, I was looking at a message I got on my phone. My phone never stops being blown up.
Let me guess, Drake?
No. Well, it's not Drake.
Okay.
When I think of Pocono and I think of tracks like this, I think of guys like Jarrett Reese, Keith Allen Ayers. These weird tracks that some people really don't like running. But again, I gotta go with Maggio. I think Maggio is gonna snicker a win here. Turf, he was so close to last week, and 20 minutes ago he was real close. So Turf is definitely one, and I think Maggio is gonna be the other one to watch tonight.
Yes, Steve, the advertiser of the series. Who you got your eye on, bud?
I'm gonna take Goose again. If not Goose, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna take Scorpius. My backup.
Interesting picks, boys. All right. So yeah, Pocono, the tricky triangle. This is going to be one heck of a race here tonight here at Pocono. 25 laps, no stages either. So this will be really crucial to see if these guys can, maybe save some fuel and maybe go all the way after the first pit stop. Now, you and Jade Grant have had a lot of track history here at Pocono. So what do you think the most optimal goal here for everybody here tonight should be?
Well, really, it just depends on how do you want to attack the track. Do you want to be the guy who, goes out, run hard every lap, try to get as far out as you can, hope you win it based with pit strategy of, just being the fastest you can in the pit road? Or are you going to be the guy that kind of lays back, tries to save fuel the whole race, and then, tries not to make that pit stop to where you beat the guys just, not making that stop on pit road? There's, two ways you can play it on either side. Both are great ways to race this track. A lot of it just depends on, the overall your car of how it feels, how it drives, any adjustments that need to be made. That's going to be the big key here on what happens with this race.
For me personally, Pocono was the last track for me to win on in all of my WRL, or not my WRL career, but my league racing career. Pocono was the last track for me to win, or last active track for me to win on. And with it being my quote-unquote my home track, it was very frustrating. In this track, you just have to learn to really respect it and really let it drive your car for you is basically the best way that I can describe it. Like Grant said, there are two ways to attack it, but I think there is kind of like a third way, and just kind of do what you need to do. You know, with it being 25 laps, it's a sprint here. It's not a it's not a long race, but it's definitely not a short race. There's a lot that can happen, and anything can change in a second here at Pocono. With there only being 3 turns, 3 very different turns. Kind of, a little something that I was kind of educated on was turn 1. Well, I know turn 2 is based off of turn 3 at Indy, if I'm not mistaken. And I think turn 1 is based off Atlanta, and turn number 3 is based off of I can't think of the track right now.
Well,
For
speaking
me, it runs
of
a lot like New Hampshire, or even
Isn't one based off Milwaukee?
Milwaukee.
yeah, that's what it is.
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jarrett Reese to the booth.
Yep, welcome, Jardy. I was going to say something once Jade got done talking.
Isn't the stream over?
No, this is actually the second race of the night at Pocono.
Oh. I didn't
But you are
realize
more
there
than
was a second
welcome to
race.
join in if you would like to.
He walked into the wrong room.
I did.
So, Jarrett, we talked earlier in the show that Drake could have possibly tied, if not beat, your all-time win streak in a single season.
In a row?
No, in a
'cause
single season.
You won.
Oh, just wins in a single season?
Yeah, you won 5, I think, in the first season of the Busch series.
Oh, okay. See, it's been so long ago, I can't remember.
Yeah, it was you won 5 that season, and nobody touched you.
Is that
Drake's
still the
getting
record?
close.
That's still the record right now, because I think the most was 4, and Drake's at that right now.
Night, he ties you.
Okay, well, I don't know if I hope he does it, but I wish him the best of luck.
Well, that was the most backwards way to put it.
Yeah.
Indeed it was.
Yeah.
But honestly, with, the speed that Drake's had week in and week out, I can definitely see him, going and doing that at some point.
Oh, I think it's
Especially considering, we have, 8, how many races is it? Like 6 left
I think
before
it's
playoffs, and then there's, 5 races in the playoffs, so.
So yeah, I think it's definitely possible that he could beat it, but it's that all depends on the other drivers and how they are. Turf, can we get an update on where we at?
The lobby is getting set up,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, both heats are done.
Drake won Heat 1. He outsaved me by like a quarter of a lap.
It was close.
Yeah. No, I ran out on the last turn. I think he probably ran out or didn't run out, but. So we'll have to save one run. If there's no caution, we'll have to save a lap.
Jared, I know you're late to this, but who's the guy you think would win out of the 14 drivers that are here tonight?
I gotta go do something real quick, but I would like to see one of the Wolfpack cars get a win. I don't know how many.
1.
So we have,
I think it's just Goose.
It's just Goose.
Yep.
yeah.
He DNF'd at Talladega, unfortunately.
I did see that. Goose is a really good driver. He's got a really good head on his shoulders, and I know he hasn't had the best of luck beginning at the start of the season, and that's sort of carried on till what are we, the middle part of the season now.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
hopefully his luck can change around because, you know, last 2 seasons he's made Final Four, and he's had a couple of wins. So I'm pulling for him. I think he can do it.
No, I agree. I like Goose. You know, Goose and I don't always see an eye on some things, and you know, it's just how it is. But I love Goose. I think Goose is a great guy. You know,
He's a good driver.
he definitely brings. He makes me. He does have a different point of view.
Mm-hmm.
And he also brings a lot of potential that some of these guys do not have. What's going on in the radio?
They're talking about something about qualifying.
We are starting qualifying in 2, 1, 0. We have blast off. Blast off.
Alright. We're gonna watch quali here at the Pocono. The Tricky Triangle is one of those tracks that most people just don't risk very much on. They just try and see if what sticks and what doesn't. But personally for me, I feel like turn 1 you have to stay low. In turn 2 you can go high, but you can risk hitting the wall. But for me, I would stick more towards the middle. And then 3, stick as low as you can.
Yeah. Definitely turn 1, you want to be on that low side. I learned that throughout the truck race. That was the place where you kept momentum, and then turn 2, no matter where you run, you're running that possibility of hitting the wall if you're too tight coming off the corner.
Right as I say that though, Maggio missed a shift and hit somebody.
And as we see, Matt Parkhurst and Game Nerd running side by side through turn 1. Keith Gutierrez right there in 3rd. He's looking low on the 13 as they go down Long Pond, I believe.
And here comes the sweeping left. I forget what this turn is called.
The tunnel turn.
Thank you. The tunnel turn.
Yep. Keith Gutierrez looking low. The 13 going to give a bump to the 8 here. Let's go down into turn 3. Keith Gutierrez with the advantage down on the bottom. He'll take the lead. Here comes the 8. Looking at a crossover, maybe. Nope. He'll fall in line. Get some drive down the front stretch here.
Here comes the 11 and 98 to the pits. Probably to put their optimal setups in.
Matt Parkhurst and Game Nerd back down to the bottom deal. Matt will take the lead going into turn 1. Game Nerd fighting for second. Keep watching up the track.
You almost tapped the wall.
It looked like Matt will take the lead again. Game Nerd's clear off of 2. Back down the straightaway here.
I hope the 11 and 98 get out on the track before they all finish. Because they may have both sped. Yep, there they go.
I was a little late
someone's in
joining.
the grass.
How many laps did y'all have for qualifying, Turf?
Just 3. This is the last one.
Okay. Matt Parkhurst ducking down. I think he's going to give away here. Felt like he ran his fast lap.
I think Parky may have got the pole. For right now. But it's all about these two here. Drake and Maggio.
I don't know. With Drake and Maggio pitting, that's definitely going to give them an advantage over everyone. Because they're going to get a clean lap here. And plus, with Maggio definitely getting the draft off Drake, that's going to help him even more.
As Drake finishes his run, Keith and everyone else finish their run.
Running on board.
It's all down to these two.
Jade as they come down to turn 2.
How much time do they have left? Because they must not have very long.
Oh, they'll get there in time.
Maggio made the move. They're gonna make it in time.
Drake may have the run there.
Maggio was ahead.
That will finish for qualifying.
Yeah, with that said, we will see who's got the pole. So who do we got?
Still waiting on it to load. As we will have
Casey Joe.
Casey
and
Joe?
Kindred was second.
Wow.
Great run for both of them. Matt Parker's on third, Maggio on fourth. Scorpius with the fifth. And Drake all the way back at seventh. Yes, Sheriff, I realize you don't need one.
For what?
Oh, I'll send an invite to everyone.
Oh.
And now I'll just need another. Actually, no, I don't. I don't need another one, but if I can get another one, that'd be great.
I'll get you. The racer.
Thank you, Turf.
Okay.
So, Jade, real quick question.
Hmm.
Pitting. Do exit turn 1, or are they allowed to merge straight
please
on?
have invites.
They should be exiting off of turn 2, but I'm not gonna really say anything if they slide up, because there's not a whole lot of room.
Well, see, that's what I was asking, because, you know, there's, like, normally drivers would just merge for straight onto turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
But then I know with
Just
the
be safe about it. That's kind of where I'm at.
Okay.
Just be safe.
Okay, so I'll
If you cause an
announce them,
accident,
just let
then
everyone know.
With that being said, this will be interesting to see who gets the dub here at Pocono. Because Casey Joe can make it 3 wins and he'd be second place in wins on Drake.
Both can join.
Thank you, Turf.
We are loaded.
We can join?
Yep.
Yep.
As for the final time as for the final time tonight, before we do start, we'd like to take a moment of silence for country music superstar Loretta Lynn and Angela Lansbury. They will be missed. Alright, as we go green. Boogity boogity boys, let's go racing!
Yep.
Sorry, they were way too close to the line. I had to say it.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Casey Joe looking strong already. Looking for that second win, for the third win of the season.
Ooh, okay.
Game Nerd.
Slides up, getting DiMaggio a little bit there.
Here comes Game Nerd. Is he going to get there?
Oh, looks
No.
like contact back there with Nitro.
Anybody else involved in that?
No, looks like everyone got it cleared there.
3 wide. Oh my. Parkhurst going to second. But he slides up the track. Oh, trouble! The 07. He collects the 92.
Caution's out. So that
And William Moore.
Yep.
Ouch.
will take away fuel strategy though.
Yes, it
Oh,
will.
man. Bunch of damage to the 92. The 07. What are we getting on the radio there, Grant?
Just 44 is apologizing. He was looking to his side, and when he went to swing it to get into the draft, it just a little too hard and caused the incident.
But that wasn't what brought up the caution. The caution, the 7 just got below the apron on the last
So
turn.
Game Nerd will lead the field back to the green.
And we are green once again here at Pocono. Sorry, Turf, go ahead and finish your statement.
Oh, that's just it. It was just the 07 spun out,
Gotcha.
and we were on lap 5 of 25.
Thank you, sir. So 20 to go. Game Nerd taking the lead from Casey Joe down on the bottom. See
Scorpius in
for second
fourth.
with Casey Joe and Matt Parkhurst.
Here comes
Scorpius
Maggio
and
as well.
fighting for fourth.
Little
Maggio
contact with
currently
Scorpius in the 98 car.
Yep, Maggio currently holding the position down on the bottom side. A little lag from the 08. Game Nerd right down there by the grass. Great corner. Parkhurst barely kisses the wall. That's going to bring the 11er Drake. Does he take it 3 wide? He does. Maggio down on the bottom. Drake in the middle. Get it sorted out side by side.
Game Nerd
Shot
hold
to
him
the
off.
98. The 98. Oh, gives a little shot to the 13 there. Drake still all over the back bumper.
Parky's
98.
going
Here goes
for it.
Parker's down on the bottom.
He's going 3 wide. Can he stick it?
Nope, he's going to back out here. We'll leave it side by side here. Does Drake make it 3 wide? Nope, he leaves it. Maggio will take the lead. Drake following soon.
Oh, they
Oh.
slide up.
Here comes
Both
the
of
13.
them do.
Game Nerd back onto the outside. He hits the wall. He gets
3
it
wide
straight.
behind
Here comes
him.
the 9 of Turf Tech right behind Game Nerd. He's going to give him a little shot down Long Pond.
Into the tunnel turn.
Ooh, contact between the 8 and the 13. Maggio still with the lead. 11
Oh!
taps the wall. And he goes to
Save!
second. He's going to go for the lead here.
Got it.
Drake just dropping like a rock here. Maggio, does he hold off on second? He does. Drops right there in front of Game Nerd. The 9 gets a shot from the 11, I believe.
Oh! The cars are wiggling back there.
Yeah, I got
Did-
hit pretty good. I had to back up, or I was gonna put the 68 into the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart. Good move there, Turf. Good job holding it steady. As we see the 68 of Nitro up into 4th here.
Running for KAI.
Nope. Oh, yeah. Nitro, yes. My bad.
Parky running for his own team.
Still leading. He's got the only Ford in the field. The 98 of Maggio right behind him. Hard on the bumper. The 13 of Hampton Motorsports behind him of Game Nerd.
Yeah, remember, all three different manufacturers are in the top 3. So this is crucial for these guys. To show what their
Matt running
manufacturers can do.
Yep. Matt running a great line through turn 3 right there. That'll give him a little bit of advantage as he kind of swings, trying to break up the draft a little bit. 98
Now
getting a good draft here. He's going to suck up some. Doesn't quite get the run that he needs to catch the 8.
Now remember, they will have to pit a little later than where they were supposed to on a full green flag run to the finish. So let's see if these guys try to see if they can make it stick.
As Drake will take away 5th from the 9 car. Here comes the 44 down low. Great tunnel turn for Scorpius.
And great tunnel turn for Magic.
Oh,
trouble!
The 2's around. The 36 is involved.
Oh, airborne! That is...
Did that bring out the caution?
Yes,
It
caution's
does.
out.
Caution's out. The 36 and the 2.
And again,
Goose.
going to change Phil's strategy here.
Oh, Goose in that beautiful Halloween paint scheme destroyed and went into the air, into the catch fencing.
Yeah,
Plays in that number
got
2.
air on my side of things, but yeah, that looked like a vicious hit from that him and the 2 had.
Oh man, that means these guys are gonna have to. So 2 cautions in already. I didn't see what happened, so. They're saying somebody lagged out on the radio.
I don't see anybody lagged out right
Nobody is
now. Looks
lagged
like
out
everyone's
yet.
here.
As we get back underway, Parkhurst leads the field and Maggio stuck on the outside.
There's 14 laps to go. We get 12, so I do not believe, unless you have a clutch, you're saving. And that's still a lot to save.
And how many laps of fuel does
very-
everybody have left?
It's doable, but we have.
Oh!
We started with
Little
what?
contact with the 98 and the 8.
Yeah, so you're looking about 2 to 3 laps short here.
Barkey gets a great tunnel turn.
Yes, he does, but so did that 98 as well. He's going to close in here.
Is he going to bump him?
Nope, he stays off the bumper.
Oh, the 07 into the wall. That is, I believe,
Those 7 is
Chase.
Oh, up into the wall. There they go again.
Oh,
Big wreck coming into the.
to AI
Hits
teammates.
with the run down on the bottom.
Caution's out again.
Caution is out.
Now we did have, I think, cars that ended up on pit road. I think maybe nobody ended up going on pit road. That would have been a smart decision to maybe try to speed coming down pit road. Would have been a gamble.
Yeah,
I would have gambled.
Taken that penalty there.
I would have
Definitely,
gambled.
sure.
4 fresh tires, full tank of fuel. I would have taken that in a heartbeat.
Here's the situation now. These guys only ran 1 lap of green flag racing, so they'll be sure to make it to the end now.
Everybody's
Yup.
pitting. There might be some 2 tires,
But 2 tires may be the thing that helps them win here.
Yeah, definitely
not. There
enough
might
fuel
be
to
some.
top it back off.
Hey, look who's in
Tires.
first, Jay Fergie.
Jay Fergie leading his first laps of the race. Great stuff for Jay
Oh
Fergie.
my! He tried to close up. Oh, please, something happened to it. He's way too damaged to compete with these guys.
That or he probably just missed the shift. Ooh, 98
Oh,
looking low on the 8.
no.
Ooh,
That was
that's going to
fiction.
force Nitro up into the wall.
He did hit the wall
Contact
coming in turn 2. They're going to come off 3 again, up into the wall against the 68. Meanwhile, the 92 is leading him around. The 98's got a little help from the 11 down on bottom, with the 8 pushing now on the 92. 92's going to stay up.
To the tunnel turn.
Get real down there. Now the WRL officials do allow them to run down onto the apron in the tunnel turn to give a little bit extra room in the tightest corner of this track. 92 going to be on the outside. He can have the run here on the outside. If he can get it off here, he's not going to be able to get it off. 98's going to retake the lead. 11's going to take second.
I spoke too soon there. He's
Look at
got
that,
a good run.
2 by 2.
11 and 98 are going to drop up. 13, 89, and 44 down low. 92's going to check up early. He's going to run the outside here. 92 doing a real good job of trying to stick with these guys. 3 wide to come off turn number 1.
Ooh,
Everyone's-
good awareness by Keith to keep it down low right there.
It was very good. Here they come into the tunnel turn once again.
Casey
Maggio's still leading with 11 hot
Ooh,
on his tail,
Casey
followed by
Joe
13
sends it
and
in!
8 the fourth.
Woo! Get in the back! Got into the back of the 36 there, Clinton
We
Gooseland.
got
Oh,
move for
it's
the lead, the
Gainer.
13 and the 8 down on the bottom.
He's got it.
Game
Matt
Nerd,
Parker's took a
new
good
leader.
run through turn 3. Does
Turf,
he-
how many laps we got left?
We've got 8 laps.
8 laps to go. Coming to 7 for Game Nerd as they come down in the turn 1. Conky did comment. Nice, just went out and skimmed through the truck race from last night. Just to get back in time for the start of this one. 3 wide coming off turn 1. Sorry, boys. I'm talking everywhere, looking everywhere.
It's all right.
Oh, you're good. Side by side for the
came in at
lead.
the
Game
perfect
Nerd and
time.
Maggio.
The top 5
Here
have
comes
broken
Keith in
away.
fourth.
Where did Keith come from? He's going for it.
They're all lined up on the bottom, following Maggio. Oh, he thought about it. Whoo, baby. There's a little bit of contact.
There
3
they go.
wide. Dre's trying to take the lead now. 3 wide coming off. Keep it off the wall,
got
young
it.
man. He did. There are 4 wide coming down the front stretch here. Keith,
Man,
he's
they're not
down.
even at the top of the track. They're way down at the bottom.
6
Maggio
to go here.
Maggio blocking. Oh my goodness gracious. Keith way down there. They're down there trying to hook down as much as they can to get run on the
Oh,
back.
look at that run by the 8 on the high side.
Oh,
he's
he's
gonna tap the
tapped the
wall.
wall.
He kissed it. Just kissed it with the right rear.
He's
Keith
gonna
got a
tap
big
the
run.
side draft, the 98.
Big run into the back of the 98 from the 89.
Ooh, the
13.
with the shot to the 8.
Shot. Oh, 98 got loose 3 wide when Drake pulls away. This is not what they want to happen. They want to get back up to Drake and do not let him run away if they want a shot to win this race tonight. 13 up! Oh, it's going to stack everybody up!
Oh my! Keith up to second! Where did he
Keith
come from?
Allen Ayers up to second place here. Big contact with a turn 3 wall.
As somebody's going down pit road, that's the 08 of Casey Joe. Hard damage from his wreck, bringing out the 3rd caution.
Here they go, diving up into going up to the high side. Parkey's working on the 98. Parkey's deciding maybe it's a good idea to stick behind him. Maybe we can catch this 11. Keith, determined, has not won yet this season. Corporate teammate in the 11. That 11 car has been in victory lane 5 times this season with 2 different drivers.
7 and the 9 right behind him.
You know, 3 cautions this race so far, which is not bad. Which is not bad. It's gonna hurt the average a little bit of the cautions, but they are getting a little sideways there. I think they're starting to run down the leader Drake a little bit. Riding along here with Gamer, we're gonna flip up to the 8 of Matt Parker, who's sitting in 4th position.
Look like the 2 was in the grass in turn 3. He's getting back up to speed down the front stretch.
Oh,
He going for it.
the 8 put
Into
the
the
90.
wall.
Oh, they're wrecking. Hang
Nice
on to it,
save.
young man.
Ooh, wow, great save.
And Matt
But
got tight.
unfortunately, Maggio's got damage.
And here comes Chase.
Oh, Maggio blocked a little aggressive there on Chase, who had nothing to do with the contact between Maggio and the 8.
Oh, in the 44th
Scorpius.
round.
Yeah, I don't know what Magic was doing.
Oh, is that gonna bring out the yellow?
No,
I don't
it's
think
not.
so.
Not with it being a 1-car accident.
There's Scorpius. Got a little loose coming off the tunnel turn. There's Keith Allen Ayers. He's trying to look on to that 11. He's going to try to get there, but I don't think that he will. I think it's going to be,
Scorpius going through the grass.
I think it's going to be Drake's night. Get win number 5, tied Jarrett Reese for most wins in a
Beat my
season.
record.
That
Keith.
44 is having a tough time now.
He's
Car
getting
stalled
close
on
though.
him.
He's getting close, but I don't think he's only got about 4 laps left.
Yeah, but are tires gonna be? Are they gonna change tires? Oh, Scorpion's wrecked again.
Something's up with Scorpius' car. I don't know what's going on.
Gamer's got some damage.
Yeah, once he got spun, it just hadn't been acting the same. And I believe
Keith's
the
getting
44
close.
pulled it into the garage there.
Keith is getting ever so closer, but I don't think it's got enough turf. We got what, 4 laps left? 3 laps left. Coming to 2. I don't think
making a move on Maggio.
Unless something happens to Drake, I don't think Keith's gonna get there in time. He's gonna be real close to get there, but that's not gonna be the battle right now. Right now, all eyes are on this 11 car with Drake. You know.
I don't know. Keith is getting a pretty good run here.
Yeah, he's just not gonna get there. If he had maybe about 3-4 more laps, I think he'd have a shot here. I just don't think that he's gonna get there. You know, it's just not gonna pan out. See Scorpius coming off pit road, trying to get some of that damage fixed. Oh, he's going through the grass again. I think he's just trying to stay out of the way of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the gap stayed stationary as about 1.5 laps left to go here at Pocono. It's looking like win number 5 for Drake. He's got 4, and I repeat, 4 more turns around this this triangle here in
Pocono.
here in western Pennsylvania. Or eastern Pennsylvania, sorry. Keith, down into the grass, trying to get too much there. He's going to have to suffer. He's going to hope that Matt Parkhurst doesn't get to him. White flag in the air for this man, number 11. The 11 looking for his 6th time this car will be in victory lane here. He's got 2 more turns after this one. Can he make it happen?
One mistake is all it can take for the 89 to get his first win this season.
Yeah, but the 8 is right there with him. Keith really messed up the last 2 corners. So look for Parkey to be there towards the end of this. Drake using that apron. Again, the WRL officials do allow the apron to be used here at Pocono as kind of like a little bit of an extra 5-6 foot of track. So everyone has a little bit extra room.
Trying to join the Legends of NASCAR. The 11 of Drake out of turn 3 for the final time.
Has
will
done it.
Win at Pocono. Win number 5 of the season.
Oh!
He crossed the line. It wasn't anything he did. He crossed the line. So, Drake, Keith, and Parkey are your top 3.
How about that? So the only one we got to add is Drake.
Keith, battled hard tonight, but it's hard to beat this 11 team. They've turned it on. They are quick and they are fast right now.
I mean, how can you beat him? They just got lucky at Atlanta. You know what I mean. Oh, Drake's in there. Okay. Never mind. Everybody's in here. So
there you go. They're stopping on track, and that means the lobby is closing. And we will get to see who got the fastest lap. You're right, Conky. It was a good one. It was a pretty clean one. 3 cautions. Can't really fault the
complain
drivers
about it.
No. This week there's only 4 cautions all week long, so that's pretty good.
And looks like fastest lap.
Game Nerd. Game Nerd's got it.
A 54.19.
Get the top 3 in here, and we'll close this out and get rolling for tonight.
There's 3rd place.
No, not bad for Pocono weekend, especially with having a Talladega race, an extra race this week for the Busch guys, and finally they're caught back up. Except we're going road course racing next week, so it's going to be 2 different tracks.
Plus, 3 of my closest buddies are all going to be in one booth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Actually, we can get all 4 of them in there.
All right.
Who's the 4th one?
Well, since Jade or Matt, neither one are going to be on track for Canadian Tire. We can have them both up here.
True.
Trying to get Keith in here before we start interviews, but I guess we can start with our third place finisher. Two third
You mind
place
if I take
finishes.
these?
Go ahead. You can take
All
third
right.
place. I'll take the top two.
Oh. Dang it!
See, you have all the fun.
Hey, can I interview him?
I guess so.
Hey, Matt, this is Ryan. This is Race Reporter Turf Tech 92 speaking. Seemed like you put a lot of people on the wall.
Alright, the only person that I know I put in the wall was Maggio. I know he and I had a really hard battle going, and I mean, I kept trying to make moves to get around him because I was faster than him down the straightaway. But I mean, he did what he had to do to try and block it, and we went into one. He sent her a little deep going in there, and I tried to cross under him. He come down just a little bit. We made ever so slight contact, and it was just enough to put him in the wall. So, I mean, I feel bad about that, but I mean, at the same time, you know, he was blocking really aggressively, trying to keep us behind him and Drake. Which, I mean, they got to do what they got to do to try and get away, but eventually, you know, things are going to happen because we're racing that hard for that long. I mean, I kind of feel bad about it, but I kind of don't because he had chances to not put himself in that position by blocking as aggressive down the straightaway as he was. But I mean, other than that, it was a good race. I know the top probably 5 of us. I know it was Drake, Maggio, myself, Keith, and Game Nerd. We were all really good, really quick, really even actually, and it was shaping up to be a really fun battle. But that last run, you know, we got stuck battling side by side for second, and that just allowed Drake to scoot away. But honestly, I thought tonight overall was a really just solid night for me. I mean, come home with 2 third place finishes, very good points day, and I'm ready to get moving on to next week.
Yes, sir. Yeah, congratulations on getting third. Hopefully we'll see you back up here once again here soon.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, thanks for the interview, Matt.
We'll see him back up here next week. Don't even act like we won't.
What if I don't race next week? I might have some prior obligations, actually.
Yes, I got a chance.
I got a chance.
I mean, for the truck race, Matt.
Yeah. You're right. My bad.
I'm heard that Matt's disqualified from that.
So with that being said, we're gonna let Grant take the second place interview.
I'll take first.
No, I got first.
Dang it!
Yeah.
I'm lead commentator,
Nice try,
man,
bud.
for the night. Not fair.
He's still here.
Is Keith in here?
No, Keith's not here.
Oh, all right. Well, then we're gonna hop to the 11, the race winner. So Drake, I got you on this one.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. So you've done it. You have now tied Jarrett Reese's record for most wins in a Busch season. You have
really?
Yes, at 5.
Yeah, I'm going to go for 10 next.
Well, I mean, there are 11 races left, so it's only 5 more wins.
Yeah, we'll
But-
see. We got some good tracks coming up for me too.
So yeah, you know, like I said, this now gives you again 2 extra playoff points to seed you with the 5 race chase at the end of the season. What does that do for your confidence moving forward? Now knowing that you definitely have the points lead after tonight.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like what I said. It was rough to start so far back, missing. I think I missed the first 3 races of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So it was definitely kind of rough, but also, you know, at the same time, I feel like it was fun, sort of working my way up through the points like that, and just sort of taking my time, trying to get some decent finishes put together, and eventually get to the points lead. So I'm definitely pretty happy about that.
Yeah, man, definitely. You know, as a team owner, I can't be any more pleased with your performance. And you know, 5 wins, and that's a pretty hard feat to do, especially here in the WRL with how competitive we can be. at times. You have definitely been kind of the golden child right now, because you keep winning, you keep getting the points, and you keep shutting mouths, as they say. So man, you're doing a fantastic job. What's your next week? We're going back to a road course. What is your thoughts on that? I'm not sure the road course off the top of my head.
I think
Canadian
it's Road
Tire.
America, right?
It's
Oh,
Road
Canadian
America
Tire.
for Busch.
Road
It's a Road America.
Road America.
Yeah, that's definitely a road course I've always liked. I like the length of it. I like how it's a really long and technical road course. So to be good at that track, you really have to just have experience there, because it's hard. It's a hard track to practice for, because there's just so many turns, and each lap is like 2 minutes long. So, but I like it a lot.
Yeah, man. So I'm gonna turn it over to Hazzard since he didn't get to interview anybody. So Hazzard, go ahead, bud. You get 2 questions.
Yeah. Yeah. So Drake, your pace throughout this season has really improved. Your consistency at a lot of these tracks have really shown a lot of pride, and you proved yourself worthy of being a champion.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So, what challenges does that face with you going for win number 6 next week?
Yeah, well, the number one thing, is with us going to a road course. Obviously I love road courses, because I feel like just the prospect of having to turn both right and left really just changes the whole dynamic of a race a lot, and all the braking zones and everything. Just the one thing is going to be, though, the actual quality of the racing between people. It's going to be hard. It's going to be tricky to actually get in and race with people, and especially with a place like Road America. I mean, that track is just so tricky. There's so many heavy braking zones. There's so many places where it's just really easy for somebody to, outbrake themselves and put you into the dirt or the gravel or anything, And so it's just going to be one of those things where you're going to have to hopefully qualify well and not have to pass too many cars when the race starts,
Yeah. So describe those final few laps for us here tonight at Pocono. For you.
The only thing I have to say was those final couple laps. I was just kind of cruising. I only had one hand on the wheel too for most of the time. I was just kind of hanging out, So I mean, I knew once I had pulled away and gotten out of the draft, I knew that I was likely, going to win unless a caution came out, or maybe if Keith and Parkey started bump drafting, they might be able to run down. But I was pretty confident with only a couple laps to go that I pretty much had it in the bag. So I was just kind of hanging out. Just hoping the caution didn't come out,
Yeah, there was a few times where it looked like it could have came out, but it didn't, thankfully for you.
Yes.
Win number 5, the 6th time this car's been in victory lane this season. It's been a heck of a season. We've only had, out of the last 7 races for NASCAR, we have only had 7 cautions, I think is what it was, total.
Wow.
So that's.
I'm sure Bristol accounted for. Well, that's not accounting Bristol, right?
No,
Yeah,
since the
7
change, since the change that we had, it has been 7 for 7 on cautions. That's pretty good. I mean, tonight was the only night that we had cautions, so out of this week, so it was fantastic. I think the racing has definitely been remedied, and then I don't think that I think that I'm going to extend the stay of reserves for next week for being a road course. I want to see what the road course action looks like with just the guys, and then I think so not next week, but 2 weeks from now, I'm gonna reopen reserves and hot seats for the remainder of the regular season, and then we'll see what happens after that.
Yep. Sounds good.
Speaking of which, we do have second place in here now. Keith Allen Ayers. Great night for you, buddy.
Yep.
Great night for you, buddy. you fought really hard through the back, all the way back up to second.
Yeah, it was a good night overall. I mean, Talladega could have went better. I kind of got shoved out of line and kind of screwed. I got screwed. I got screwed in the long run, but it is what it is. It's plate racing. But yeah, Pocono was a good of a bounce back. I mean, I got caught in the back of the pack beginning of the race, but those cautions, I quietly worked my way up through the field, and then I got up on the final restart. I got up to the front 5, and I just tried to play cautious, and I did. And when they got into a bit of a boxing match in front of me, I was able to break free and try to run down the 11, but I just didn't run. I ran out of laps. There's nothing I could do. But yeah, second place overall is good.
Yes, and you might be a little salty at Talladega due to the fact that Casey Joe did get 2 wins over the owner of KAI. So yeah, a second place finish is very solid for you. So like, what was your game plan going? Like getting into the top 5. What was like your main game plan, other than chasing down the 11?
I mean, just try to recover points I lost from Talladega, and I did successfully. I mean, I did great in both heats. I was 3rd at Talladega in the heat, and then I was 6th in the heat at Pocono, but that was because I pitted when no one else did, and I shorted myself, but yeah, like I said earlier, I just picked my way up through, and I got a second, which I will gladly take heading into Canadian Tire next week.
It's Road America.
Road America, excuse me.
Yep.
I was looking at the wrong schedule, my bad.
Yeah, good luck, and I hope you can get your first win ever as a owner driver for yourself.
Well, I mean, I'm proud of my team this season. Everyone's been winning, which I'm proud of, and I just look to build from here, build a winning team in the future. Hopefully, be a championship caliber team sometime later on down the road.
Well, you got a great starting already for your first season as a owner driver. So, good job tonight. Good luck next week, and we'll hope to see the 89 in Victory Lane.
I hope so. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
So with that being said, we are going to cut the stream here. Want to give one big last congrats to Drake for winning his 5th race this season. Big shout out to him. Congratulations with him. Go celebrate with his team. We have Casey Joe who can go celebrate with his team for winning at Talladega earlier on tonight. With that being said, we are going to cut it out. We give one more thanks to Steve Rogers, the sponsor of the league. Steve, thank you for all you do. But with that, that being said, Hazzard, go ahead and take us away, buddy.
Alright, y'all. Thank you for watching. Next week we head to Elkhart Lake, Wisconsin, a.k.a. Road America, for an action-packed race. For Steve Rogers, Weston Grant, and Jade Burr, I am Hazzard County. We'll catch you down the road and keep going worldwide.